So after you get your machine uncrated, you get it plugged in to 120 volt and get your air lines ran. First thing you're going to do is load your filter. And after you have it loaded, you're going to adjust all your limit switches and your roller bearings. The roller bearings are for keeping the filter from walking left or right. Starting the operation of the machine for cleaning your filters, first thing you want to do is lower your top rollers down, and that holds the filter in place. And then after that, you want to set your timer. You set the timer to 0 to 15 or 5 to 15 minutes, and then you'll figure that out as you clean more filters, the exact time and about how long it takes to clean each filter. And after that, the first button here is the hydraulic pump that starts the machine. First, you make sure your emergency stops are off. The second button here is the blower underneath the filter, traveling back and forth. It cleans from the outside of the filter, the debris off the outside of the filter. And then this button here, it cleans the inside of the filter from the inside out. The blower moves back and forth, blowing inside. But you can run one or the other or both at the same time. And on this last button, it starts the process. It turns the air on, and it starts the rotation of the filter. After the cleaning cycle finishes, when the timer runs out, the whole machine will just turn off completely. And then you're able to just go ahead and pull your filter out from there. And after you get the door open, you can go ahead and raise the top rollers and pull it out. So in the inside, when you're setting your filter up, you'll have 3 different positions for your filters depending on the diameter. The bottom hole is the 12 to 20. The center hole up there is the 8 to 12. And then the very top hole is 6 to 10 diameter of your filter. So you just set them accordingly to what your filter size is. All right, for adjusting all your limit switches and your rollers, the first one you want to do is your limit switches out here. It's just two quick wing nuts there. You loosen it up and you adjust it just about 2 inches outside of the edge of your filter flange. Then after you get it set, you just want to tighten it back up. You've got one on the left and one on the right. They both just 2 inches from each end. You're going to adjust your roller bearings. There's one on the left and right of the filter, and what they do is keep the filter from walking left and right. So you just pull up until the roller bearings just touch the edge of the filter, tighten it down. And then after that, you'll have our gold scale in here. So you look at the outside over here, and it's about 12.5. Then not here, you come to the far one, just match them from the inside to the outside, and you just adjust this to 12.5 as well. That way you know where the filter's limits are going to be. Okay, with your hydraulic pump on, with all the other buttons not off still, you can these are your manual buttons to adjust your outside blower so you can get close enough to the filter in there. And then we're going to use this. We want to be about 2 inches inside of the surface of the filter. So you just adjust this down or up to where it needs to be. And then after that, then you're ready to start the machine. Okay, for maintenance of the machine, on the door bearings, you want to clean them about every 3 months, once a quarter. And then also on our lead screws here, you want to make sure that these are clear of any debris and keeps them from getting binding up. And then on the inside lead screw, we have a brush on there. You just want to make sure it's not getting wore out and it's always touching the lead screw, because that helps brush off anything before it gets to the lead nut in there for the travel. You just want to make sure everything just stays clean and clear.